Okay, welcome back, or welcome to whatever this is. So, for Christmas, I got a 23&me kit, and I decided to use it, basically, which is what you're supposed to, duh. But I used it New Year's Eve, and I got back the results. But before that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my life. Okay, so I am adopted. That is something that is unique, and it's honestly one of my favorite things to tell people about me. My adoption story is a little odd and weird. Okay, before I do any of the adoption and tell you everything, my biological dad was never in the picture. He didn't want anything to do with me, and that's okay. He gave consent to give me away, and that's okay. I've not had any contact with him. My uncle's brother worked with him, but other than that, I had no idea if he knew about me. He does, but that's all I know about him. I'm not gonna name my biological mother's name, but I'm gonna put in a fake name. Okay, so we know which one is my biological mother and which one is my real mother. Also, please don't mind the hair. I don't know what it's doing right now. So we're gonna call my bio mom, Bob. Okay, and then my real mother's name is Misty, but we're gonna call her Mom because she is my mother. So Bob and my mother were siblings. They were born and raised together. They have 2 other siblings other than just them 2. My mother was the oldest of the 4 of them. Bob was the second eldest, and she had already had 3 kids prior to me. She had my 2 brothers and a sister. So, my mother and my father weren't able to get pregnant, so they had been helping out with Bob's children. They had had my older brother here and then my sister here too. And they had been just pretty much watching them. Whenever they found out that Bob was pregnant, my parents had my sister here. So they had been watching her for a year, I think, maybe, or a couple months. And Bob reached out to my mom and was like, "Hey, this is a gift. I have a humongous gift for you. Something's telling me to give her to you." And my mom was like, "Really?" And was curious and all that stuff. And my dad at first was like, "A kid? What?" But so they went through a couple months and months and months, since it's 9 months. And they had my sister pretty much the majority of the time. And whenever they gave birth, or she gave birth, Bob did, to me, they just switched. So I got to go with my mother, and my sister got to go with Bob. I didn't know anything different. I got told I was adopted when I was 4 or 5. And so I started connecting the dots. I was like, "Hey, I'm not white. I'm brownish. I'm not white. Why are y'all white?" I started asking questions like that. And then that's how I got told. And then the next time I visited my cousins, I was like, "They're brown. We're siblings." And I realized that we were siblings and all that stuff. Me and my biological siblings are still close. I text her, my biological sister, every once in a while. So I'm still in contact with them. My biological Bob, I still text every week. So I'm still close with them. As I've gotten older, I have asked the question why a lot. Why was I given up? Why didn't she want to keep me? Why didn't she try harder? Why was I born? Why? So, if you are adopted and you're watching this, I would love to hear your story. I would love to hear your take on being adopted. And even if you're not, I would love to hear your, what's it called? Hear your take on it. Like, just what would you do? All that to say, I am incredibly grateful and thankful for being adopted. I would not want it any other way. I love my birth family, and I still see them. They're still my biological family, and they're still my family because my mother was my aunt. My aunt is my biological mother. So, they're still connected with me. And I'm grateful for my biological mother, and I'm proud of her, and she's proud of me. And that's all. But thank you for listening to the adoption story. On to the 23&me test results. Hold on. Okay. So my biological mother is white, pale white. And my biological father is Mexican. So let's see what the 23&me test says. So it says that I am 50.5% European. Northwestern European, I am 50.2%. British and Irish, I am 30.4%. Irish. I don't know how Irish talk. Is this how Irish talk? No? I don't know. If you're an Irish, I'm so sorry. I am 19.8% French and German. 0.2% Southern European. 0.2% Greek and Balkan. 0.1% broadly European. And then Indigenous American, I am 49.1%. Eastern Central Mexico is what it is. And then unassigned 0.1. So they don't know what I am 0.1 of. So that is pretty cool. I would not have thought that I was Irish or British or German or Greek or French or any of that, but I am. So, yeah. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you stayed to the end of the video, comment 23&me. You are awesome people. I don't know what I was trying to say there. I'm sorry. When I stick out my lips look big like this. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just gonna end the video.